Hello and good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope this Sunday finds you without scaries, with lots of excitement for the week ahead. I wanted to do this live stream on imperfect action because I am feeling so imperfect in this moment because I'm a little rushed. I'm going to dinner with a friend and I realized, oh shit, I have a 30-day going live challenge. And today is day 23 and I have to go live. And I was thinking about what I could go live on because, like towards the end of these kinds of challenges, you really get like lean on the ideas. And I realized, like there's this belief that I know a lot of my clients get stuck on, and I know a lot of people out there get stuck on, is that, if you can't be absolutely perfect, then just don't do it at all. Like if you can't be perfect, then just like quit right then and there, just drop it, walk away, do something else. And it's one of the most harmful things you can do to your business. When I think about imperfect action, I remember what my friend, former client, and colleague David Fryman said once in a Brave Biz Lab call. And it's that imperfect action is better than perfect inaction, right? Because how often do we like hold out for perfect and then we just don't do it because it becomes too big and too scary and too much work, right? I know I talk a lot about half-assing things. Half-ass it. Um, you know, Consistency is one of the most important things in your business, and not consistently being perfect. I mean, consistently showing up, consistently being the same person in your content. You'd be shocked the amount of trust that you build with your audience when you write the way that you speak, right? Your writing doesn't necessarily have to even be that good. Right. But if you write in the same cadence and this with the same words that you use to speak, like think about that. When someone's reading your content, they're getting to know you through LinkedIn or Instagram or whatever other medium. They're getting to know how you speak, and then they get on the phone with you and you speak the exact same way. Blows their mind because it's like, oh my God, yes, you are the person I feel like I already know. Excellent. So you want to show up consistently, and you're like, yes, you want to be consistent in your voice, but you also just want to show up, right? Because people cannot hire you if they don't know that you exist. They literally cannot give you their money if they don't know that you exist. I don't know about you, but I do not go around with like my eyes closed with a wad full of cash, just bumping into people and be like, here, take this, take this. No, that's not how it works. For you to gain business from marketing yourself online, you have to make sure people remember that you exist. As small business owners, I'm convinced we don't have a marketing problem. You and I are not sitting around in our advertiser's big office building wondering what we're going to spend our $2 million for our Super Bowl ad this year. That's not a problem that we have. We have a problem with memorability. Okay. We have to be memorable. And like, yeah, sure. Like you can have really exciting stories and you can be an excellent writer and you could like punch people in the gut with the feelings, or you could just be consistent. And honestly, like consistency, if you're consistent in your writing, if you're consistent in your posting, even if you're not that good, I guarantee you people are going to see your name, start recognizing your name, start looking for your content, even if it's not that good. And then because you're being consistent, you're going to get better over time. Right? But the key here to being consistent is that you have to do this for you. Okay. I've worked with clients in the past who I had one client who really wanted to build a successful business because she wanted to show her daughters that she could do it. Her daughters were grown and she really wanted them to be proud of her. And she really, really struggled. She struggled because her business became about proving something about herself. It wasn't about doing something for herself because she wanted it. And it was really, really hard for her to gain any traction because like it wasn't coming from like an internal place, right? A big part of your business when you're showing up for yourself every single day is showing yourself that you can do it every single day. Showing yourself that you can do stuff that's outside your comfort zone and not die every single day. Like going live, oftentimes with clients in my programs in BYOB and one-on-one, like if they haven't gone live before, the scariest part is doing it the first time, right? So one of the things that I offer all my clients whenever they want really is to go live with them, because I know how much it helps to have someone there holding your hand and helping you focus on your business, right? But, you can do it once and show yourself you didn't die. And then you can do it a second time and show yourself you didn't die. And then a third time and show yourself you didn't die. And by the fourth time, it's not a question of dying. It's just like being a little nervous, right? And then the fifth time, you're still nervous. And the sixth time. And then like after a dozen times, you're like, okay, cool. This is normal. And occasionally, you will get nerves again. Like you will, like I have days where I'm like really, really camera shy and I don't want to get in front of the camera and I don't know what to talk about. And I'm worried I'm going to make a mistake. And I realize none of that matters, right? Some of the most effective live videos that I've done that have gotten me clients were the ones that I completely lost track of what I was talking about, right? Which is easy to do when you have ADHD. You just like squirrel brain. Anyway, but it's such a great lesson that it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I was writing content today. I wrote like 11 pieces of content in less than 3 hours. And I'm just like basically plotting out my next few months worth of content. And, I was writing about how when I first started my coaching business, I had hair, hold on. When I first started my coaching business, my niche, I started off as a dating coach for men. Right. And that was my niche. And I was really marketing to it. And I was on social media and I was networking and I was at, happy hours. And I would just like talk about it with people. And, I would talk about my program and like the things that I would help people do. And it flopped, but it was also massively successful. Like I think I got like 9 clients, but only one of them was a guy. Everyone else was women. Right. Like my niche wasn't useful. Like it wasn't effective. Okay. My niche was flipped. Like I ended up working with women on dating, and actually like they didn't end up staying with the dating topic. Only one of them did. And we moved on from there. But I was writing about it today and it was just like, I was so consistent with sharing about my program that even though I was like, I had the wrong niche and even though my marketing was terrible, it worked. It worked. I got clients, right? I got paying clients that early on, right? So doing imperfect action wins every single fucking time. And as a result of doing that imperfect action, I had money to carry me through so I could have some time, buy myself some time so I didn't have to go back to a 9-to-5 job until I figured out what my niche was, which took a couple more changes for me to land where I am here, for me to really figure out what I was happy doing. And then, it really showed me, that consistency works and it helped me get better, right? And that's the most important part. Honestly, when you're starting a business, it's not about doing things really well right off the bat. It's about doing it shitty and doing it publicly and getting better over time. Okay. Because like, if you're trying to like hide away in a closet and do everything perfectly by yourself in private and then like get ready to eventually put it out there, it's probably not going to work. It's probably not going to work. You have to really like delve into it and put out shitty stuff that speaks to your ideal clients in a shitty way and see what lands and iterate from there and see what lands and iterate from there and see what lands. And over time, you're going to get better. Okay. You're never going to be perfect though. Okay. It doesn't matter how many decades you've been at this. It's still never going to be perfect. I'm on day 2 of a 60-day. I'm really into like these like month or 2-month long challenges right now. It's like one of my kicks. But I'm on a 60-day French lesson challenge. It started on Saturday. And yesterday's class was all about, on peut faire des erreurs. You can make mistakes in French. And the teacher was saying, even like native born speakers who live in France, they like have the mother tongue, they make mistakes in French. I mean, as Americans, we make mistakes in English all the time. English people make mistakes in English all the time. Okay. Australians, Spanish people, Mexican people, like there's no perfect in any language, right? So why are you assuming there's going to be perfect in your content? I mean, it's essentially language, right? So stop waiting for perfect and take imperfect action as soon as possible. If you genuinely do not know what to do, if you're like, yeah, okay, imperfect action, but doing what? Katie, I have no idea. Then, like, you've been watching me for long enough. If you're watching this right now, you've seen my stuff. You know how I help people. Okay. What's it going to take for you to finally get real with yourself and realize, okay, cool. Maybe I could use some more resources. Maybe I could use some training. Okay. And then finally book a generate income strategy call with me. Okay. There's a link in my bio if you're following me on Instagram or LinkedIn. And if you're watching this anywhere else, then just DM me and I will get you that link. But seriously, dude, seriously, if I'm not the right fit for you, I will put you in contact with someone who is. All right. Doesn't really matter what business you're in. I know a lot of really talented business coaches that help across the gambit. So whatever it is that you're building, whatever it is that you're stuck on, you just don't know how to get started. Stop with the excuse that you just don't know what to do and do it anyway. Chili Chop and Taco Bandit Sucka. I love your username. And thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoy them. How did you come up with that? Is the Chili Chop and Taco Bandit truck? Is it like a restaurant that I could go to? That's so much fun. Anyway, I'm going to keep it short and sweet tonight. So, I'm going to be giggling about that all night. Anyway, I'm going to keep it short and sweet tonight. Go and take imperfect action. I'm going to go and have a nice dinner with a friend. And I cannot wait to go live with you again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 24. We have a week left after today. Okay. A week. I'm probably not going to continue. I'll probably do lives more frequently than I have been after this, but it's going to be really nice, like in a week, next Monday, to just like have a day where I don't have to be camera ready. Anyway, thank you so much, Chili Chop and Taco Bandit Sucka, for joining. And I hope you enjoy the lives to come. And I will see you all very, very soon. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Happy